Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that matters to every senior, every caregiver, and every family member who wants to make smart, safe, and informed health decisions. We often hear that more medical checkups equal better health, but this isn't always true, especially after the age of 70. At that stage of life, the body changes, responses change, and the risks associated with certain checkups can become greater than the benefits they provide. So in this video, we're going to give a deep, clear, and practical explanation of 5 health checkups you should avoid after 70 because they may harm you more than help. We'll break down how these tests seem useful on the outside, what's actually going on inside the healthcare system, how these tests perform for older adults, the safety concerns surrounding them, the unique reasons why avoiding these tests can actually improve senior health, the cost, both financial and physical, and finally, a thoughtful conclusion to help you make informed choices for your long-term well-being. On the outside, many of these checkups appear harmless. They're promoted as life-saving early detection tools. For decades, we've been told that proactive screening is the key to preventing serious illness. This is true for many age groups, but after age 70, the equation changes significantly. The exterior of these checkups looks shiny and protective. They promise early detection, they promise reassurance, and they promise prevention. But the deeper story is that the older the body becomes, the more vulnerable it can be to unnecessary procedures, stress, invasive follow-ups, radiation exposure, and anxiety triggered by false positives. Many tests that were beneficial at 40, 50, or even 60 may provide little value in the 70s, yet carry major downsides. So what seems on the outside like a responsible step toward better health may actually become a source of risk, discomfort, or even harm. Inside the healthcare system, the reality is that not all tests are designed with seniors in mind. The shorter life expectancy window, the changing biology, and the reduced likelihood of certain diseases progressing in dangerous ways all influence whether a test is worth doing. Many screenings take a one-size-fits-all approach, and that's where problems begin. For example, tests that detect very slow, growing cancers may be unnecessary for seniors because those cancers often never progress to a harmful stage. But once detected, they lead to biopsies, treatments, or surgeries that carry significant risks. Inside medical guidelines, experts increasingly agree that the goal after 70 is not detecting everything. It's focusing on tests that have a real chance of improving quality of life. This shift from detection to practical wellness is something every senior should understand. In terms of performance, many of these checkups simply don't work as accurately or effectively for older adults as they do for younger individuals. False positives become more common, and false positives lead to unnecessary interventions. Take colonoscopies, for instance. Past a certain age, the risk of complications, perforation, bleeding reactions to anesthesia goes up significantly. Yet the benefit goes down because colon cancer typically develops slowly, often slower than the remaining lifespan of seniors. Prostate cancer screenings using PSA tests are another example. PSA levels can rise for many normal, harmless reasons in seniors, but once the test detects elevated levels, the following procedures, biopsies, radiation, surgery, can lead to incontinence, infections, and other complications. Mammograms can detect tiny abnormalities that never become dangerous, but the moment something is spotted, stress testing and follow-up imaging begins, sometimes leading to painful biopsies that may not have been necessary. Full body CT scans offer no proven benefit in symptom-free seniors but add radiation exposure and often detect incidental findings that lead to more tests. Routine cardiac stress tests also perform poorly when performed without symptoms, often producing false alarms that lead to unnecessary catheterizations or angiograms. The overall performance of these tests simply isn't strong enough at this age to justify their growing risks. Safety concerns are one of the biggest reasons why these tests should be avoided or reconsidered after 70. Procedures that were once routine become more dangerous with age. Sedation used in colonoscopies can lead to confusion, breathing problems, or long recovery times. Biopsies triggered by PSA tests can cause bleeding and infection. False positives from mammograms can cause seniors days or weeks of anxiety, followed by invasive procedures that are rarely necessary. CT scans expose the body to radiation that accumulates over time. Stress tests can put unnecessary strain on the heart and cause dizziness or irregular heart rhythms. These tests may trigger procedures that require a strong immune system to handle, but the immune response naturally weakens with age. Seniors are also at higher risk of falls, dehydration, or disorientation after sedation or stressful medical experiences. The safest choice is often to focus on tests that are meaningful, symptom-driven, and aligned with personal health goals rather than age-indiscriminate screening. What truly stands out? What makes avoiding these tests a smart decision? are the unique advantages seniors gain by choosing a more personalized approach. Avoiding harmful screenings helps prevent overtreatment, which is one of the biggest silent issues in senior healthcare. Many older adults are treated for issues that would never have affected their lifespan or lifestyle. By choosing not to undergo certain screenings, seniors can maintain better daily functioning, preserve mental peace, and avoid medical complications that reduce independence. The unique selling point of this approach is that it focuses not on detecting every possible issue but on maximizing comfort, mobility, and well-being. Instead of dealing with the emotional roller coaster caused by false positives, seniors can shift their attention to wellness visits, blood pressure checks, medication reviews, balance assessments, and nutritional guidance, areas that genuinely improve life quality. The unique benefit is clear, safer, calmer, and more meaningful healthcare decisions tailored to the later years of life. The price of unnecessary screenings goes far beyond the medical bill. Yes, many of these tests are expensive, hundreds or even thousands of dollars, but the real cost is often emotional and physical. A false alarm can create weeks of stress, sleepless nights, and constant fear. Invasive follow-ups can lead to pain, complications, and hospital stays. Recovery times are longer for seniors, turning what should have been a simple screening into weeks or months of discomfort. Sedation can temporarily impair memory or mobility. Even financially, follow-up tests, specialist consultations, and procedures can add up quickly. By avoiding certain tests, seniors save not just money, but also peace of mind, energy, and time that could be spent enjoying life. The purpose of choosing carefully is not to avoid healthcare altogether, it's to focus on what truly matters after 70. Useful checkups still exist: blood pressure monitoring, blood sugar tests, vision and hearing exams, bone density evaluations when needed, and medication reviews. These provide real, immediate benefits without exposing seniors to unnecessary risks. But screenings designed for early detection of slow-moving diseases often offer little value at this stage. A smarter, more individualized approach to healthcare can make the golden years brighter, calmer, and healthier. In conclusion, understanding which checkups to avoid after age 70 is an empowering step toward better health. It helps seniors stop wasting time, money, and emotional energy on procedures that carry more harm than benefit. It shifts the focus from fear-driven testing to meaningful, symptom-based care. It reduces the chances of complications and increases the chances of a peaceful, enjoyable, and independent life. Thank you for joining us today and learning with us. If you found this information helpful, make sure to stay connected, share this message with someone you care about, and continue making informed decisions that support a healthier and happier life after 70.